Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honors and fear to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakwadash. Shalom to the apostles, the elders, double honors to them and the elect of Israel, the 144,000 men. Shalom to the believers of Israel, the men, women, and children. Take heed and believe that the dead in Yahushai shall rise first. And I want to go into the falling of this wicked kingdom, Babylon the Great. Um, see, this is Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, right? And the Lord is referring to Babylon, as a virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Because this place, right, is basically daughter of Babylon, which is Babylon all over again, you know. And the virgin, the Lord refers to this place as the virgin because this place hasn't really been touched, through war. This place hasn't suffered um, the sufferings that comes with war, because every nation that has gone against this nation has suffered, but this place hasn't been touched yet, you know. Um, so the Lord is going to make this place suffer, and receive what this place deserves. Um, Continuing on, it says there is no throne, right? Because this place wants to establish a new world order. This place thinks it's going to last forever. Esau, Edom, who is ruling today, you know, it has the fatness of the world, has the fatness of the earth, is ruling the earth right now, which is the Caucasian race, starting with those elites, Rothschild, Bushes, and so on. They think that they can fool the Lord and um, um, establish a new world order here. You see, but they're basically digging their own graves. Verse continue on, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Verse 2, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. See? So everyone is going to see this place for what it really is. You see, because this place has been established and built up on the backs, of the Israelites, through in the slave trade, the killing of our people, the slaving of our people, you know, the um, the sufferings of our people. This place has been um, have been built through the bloodshed of the Israelites. Verse verse 3: Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is thy name, his Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Verse 6: I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance, and given them unto thine hand. Thou didn't show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. You see, so the Lord has put us on the hand of this wicked kingdom, for the iniquities that we did, for going off, and not staying with the Lord. You see, so the Lord brought these curses upon us, where our enemies took us captives, and we went into slavery and served uh, our enemy. See, but the Lord is going to uh, bring up the remnant. You see, and because the remnant are being cleansed, and they're gonna be able to uh, be redeemed, saved from this place. But that's how wicked this place is, where this place don't care on how ancient you are, or these people, this Edom, Esau Edom, don't care about you, man. He don't care about what you need, and what you're suffering, how much you're suffering, because he's the devil the Bible speaks of. Verse 7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Right? This place, thinks or Esau Edom thinks his kingdom is gonna be forever, when it's not, man. You see that it's gonna be a great fall, and it's never gonna be able to be risen up. Verse 8, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of the sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. See, so this wicked devil, you know, thinks that uh, he's God, you see, because he wants to be um, like the Most High, you see, and that's gonna bite, and that's gonna bite his own backside, and it's gonna actually bring him down. You see, because the Lord actually made it for it so Esau can go against Esau. That's why this place is divided. You see, he's trying to this devil Esau Edom has been trying to boast himself up and up and up and higher, where it's all for him to fall greatly. It's all for him to have a great fall. Let's see, let me bring out another verse in the chapter here. I'm staying in Isaiah. This is Isaiah 48:1. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob, which are called by the name of Israel, and are none and are come forth out of the waters of Judah, which swear by the name of the Lord, and make mention of the power of Israel, but not in truth, nor in righteousness. For they call themselves of the holy city, and stay themselves upon the power of Israel. The Lord of hosts is his name. I have declared the former things from the beginning, and they went forth out of the mouth, and I showed them, and I showed them, I did them suddenly, and they came to pass, because I knew that thou art obstinate, and thy neck is an iron sinew, and thy brow and thy brow brass. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee. Before it came to pass, I showed it thee, lest thou shouldest say, my idol hath done them, and my graven image and my molten image hath commanded them. You see, so we see that the Lord knows that our people are hard headed, man, stiff neck. You see, like an iron. And the Lord knows that. And the Lord knows that from the beginning. You see? So that's why the Lord says only a few will be saved, only a remnant. Because it's a miracle and a mercy itself for um, for us to be in this path, and actually loving this truth. Because our own people don't love this truth. Our own people are rebellious. You see, verse 6, thou hast heard, see all this, and will not yea declare it. I have showed thee now things from this time, even hidden things, and thou didst not know them. They are created now and not from the beginning, even before the day when thou heardest them not, lest thou shouldest say, behold, I knew them. Yet thou heardest not, yea, thou knewest not, yea, from the time that thine ear was not opened, for I knew that thou wouldest deal very for I knew that thou wouldest deal very treacherously, and was called a transgressor from the womb. See, so our people are proudful, man. The people are proudful. See, and we see that when we're out there in the highways and byways. You see, um, certain jakes that do stop, most of the time they act proud and they pretend like they know something, like they want to teach us something. You see, but when in fact this knowledge is not of ours. This knowledge is of Yahweh Bashim Mashai, which is the mouthpiece, which is the messenger. You see, but they want to come against us and try and act like they know the answers. You see, no, Yahweh Bashim Mashai knows the answers. That's where we get these information from. We don't get it from our own knowledge, but that's how our people are just destroyed for lack of knowledge. And that goes into the curses. You see, that's you have to pray to the Lord that He loosen up those chains, those curses, for you to actually understand, and that He gives you that wisdom. That He actually opens your ears and opens your eyes, so you can hear and see. This is verse 8. Yea, thou heardest not, yea, thou knowest not, yea, from the time that thy ear was not opened, for I knew that thou wouldest deal very treacherously, and was called a transgressor from the womb. For my name's sake will I defer my anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee in not off. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. See, so we're actually being refined right now through the afflictions that we're going through day by day. You see, because we're still running this race and we're still in captivity. You see, so we still are working in the plantations. That's a resemblance of still being in the furnace, of affliction. Verse 11: for my own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another. Hearken unto me, O Jacob and Israel. Call my called. I am he. I am the first. I also am the last. My hand also hath made the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. When I call unto them, they stand up together. O ye assemble yourselves, and hear which among them hath declared these things. The Lord hath loved him. He will do his pleasure on Babylon, and his arm shall be on the Chaldeans. I, even I, have spoken, yet I have called him, I have brought him, and he shall make his way prosperous. You see, and it's a spiritual thing because right now we're the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shai. You see, but soon the Lord is gonna actually have us go into action. You see, the Lord is actually gonna have us be part of His arm. You know, which is when we actually receive palms in our hands. You know, which is the victory. You know, in glory, in power. You see, the Lord is actually gonna have us transformed into new bodies and actually have power. Let's see. And I'm talking about power where it's superpowers, you see. So far that this world won't even understand. It's gonna be way more um, powerful than the movies, you know, more powerful than superheroes in the movies. And people are gonna be scared. People in this world, 2/3 of people in Esau, they're gonna be scared, man, because they thought and they think that judgment for them doesn't exist. You see, when it clearly does, and they're gonna see it. Verse 11. For my actually, let me see. Where am I? Yeah, verse 13. My my hand also hath laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand hath spanned the heavens. When I call to them, they stand up together. O ye assemble yourselves and hear which among them hath declared these things. The Lord hath loved him. He will do his pleasure on Babylon, and his arm shall be on the Chaldeans. I, even I, have spoken, yea, I have called him, I have brought him, and he shall make his way prosperous. Come ye near unto me, hear ye this. I have not spoken in secret from the beginning, from the time that it was. There am I, and now the Lord power, Yahweh Shai, and his spirit hath sent me. This saith the Lord thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord thy power, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Oh, that thou hadst hearkened to my commandments, then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea. Thy seeds also had been as the sand, and the offspring of the bowels like the graven thereof. His name should not have been cut off nor destroyed from before me. Go ye forth of Babylon, flee from the Chaldeans with a voice of singing, declare ye, tell this, utter it even to the end of the earth. Say yea, the Lord hath redeemed his servant Jacob, and they thirsted not when they led them through the deserts. He counseled the waters to flow out of the rock for them. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out. There is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. So the Lord is just. You see, the Lord is fair, and He's gonna bring a fair judgment, you know, to the wicked, you know, and He's gonna give victory to the righteous. So we have to be prepared, you know, to um, keep up the fight, no matter how hard it gets, you know, because again, this is the affliction. And the affliction is gonna be more hot and more difficult, You see, so we have to prepare ourselves. Let me see a couple more precepts, and I'll close it. Yep, Isaiah 50:1. Thus saith the Lord, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away, or which of the creditors is it to whom I have sold you? Behold, for your iniquities have I sold yourselves. Salakia. Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves, and for your transgressions is your mother put away. Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer? Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem? Or have I no power to deliver? See? So the Lord is questioning if you have no faith, you see, because this is what these people think in this world. People think that the Lord doesn't have the power to redeem. You see? It says, behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves, and for your transgressions is your mother put away. Verse 2, wherefore when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer? Is my hand shortened at all, that I cannot redeem? Or have I no power to deliver? Behold, at my rebuke I dry up the sea, I make the rivers a wilderness. Their fish stinketh, because there is no water, and dieth for thirst. I clothe the heavens with blackness, and I make sackcloth their covering. Verse 4, the Lord power hath given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary. He wakeneth morning by morning, he wakeneth my ear to hear as the learned. See, so the Lord has made us, learners of the truth. He has quickened our spirit to learn, and keep his precepts. Verse 5, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, hath opened my ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back. Verse 6, I gave my back to the I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair. I hid not my face from shame and spitting. For the Lord power will help me, therefore shall I not be confounded. Therefore I have set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed. See, so we don't hide our talents. We don't hide our light. You see, we let our light shine. We let our knowledge shine. You see, everything we learn from Yahweh Bashim Shai, we declare unto the four winds. We stand boldly, in the highways and byways, and we preach. We push forth this message, because that is a way of not being um, afraid of this place, you see, but actually standing against it, taking it down. See, verse 8, he is near that justifieth me. Who will contend with me? Let us stand together. Who is my adversary? Let him come near to me. Behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will help me. Who is he that shall condemn me? Lo, they all shall wax old as a garment. The moth shall eat them up. Verse 10, who is among you that feareth the Lord, that obeyeth the voice of his servant, that walketh in darkness and hath no light? Let him trust in the Lord. Salaki. Let him trust in the name of the Lord and say upon his God, behold, O ye that kindle the fire, that compass yourselves about with sparks, walk in the light of your fire, and in the sparks that ye have kindled. This shall ye have of my hand, ye shall lie down in sorrow. You see? So the Lord is merciful. The Lord is calling, you see, shouting out to repent to you Israelites. You see, you are Negroes, Latinos, natives, Haitians. You know, you're the true Israelites the Bible speaks of. But you have to let go of your old ways. You see, and your trust in His world. You know, because by trusting in His world and um, hastening in things in His world, you actually are worshiping those things. You see, for example, money, fame, all those interests, you're worshiping it. You have to put your number one interest on Yahweh Bashim Rashai. You gotta praise the Lord. Let me see what else. I got some couple more. Yeah, Isaiah 52:1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments. You see, and that resembles this truth, you know, remembering who you are, you know, remember what happened to your people and how you went off, how your people went off, and listening to the Lord, how you can actually cleanse yourself, you know, and run back to the Lord and actually be and lead as an example. Again, Isaiah 52:1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus saith the Lord, yea, have sold yourselves for naught, yea, shall be redeemed without money. For thus saith the Lord, power, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrians oppressed them without cause. Now therefore, what have I here, said the Lord, that my people is taken away for naught? They that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. Therefore my people shall know thy name, therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that doeth speak. Behold, it is I. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, the, that publisheth salvation, that saith unto good, Salakia, that saith unto Zion, thy power, Yahweh Shai, reigneth. The watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem, for the Lord hath confounded, Salaki, for the Lord hath comforted his people, he hath redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power. Depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing, go ye out of the midst of her. Be ye clean, that ye bear the vessels of the Lord, for ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight, for the Lord will go before you, and the power of Israel will be your reward. The power of Israel will be your reward. Verse 13. Behold, my servant shall deal prudently, he shall be exalted and extolled and be very high. See, so the servants of the Lord are going to be brought up. You see, we're going to be uh, restored to our normal state. You see, which is royalty, and that's what we're working for. That's why we are cleansing ourselves and preparing ourselves for. Let's see. I'm gonna close it soon here. This is Isaiah 52, verse 14. As many were astonished at thee, his visage was so marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. So shall he sprinkle many nations. The kings shall shut their mouth at him for that which had not been told them that shall um, Salakia, for that which had not been told them shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider. And this is my closing precept. Isaiah 53:1. Who hath believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, as a root out of the very dry ground. He hath no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief, and we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of power, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. We all we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. We was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. So see, the Lord sacrificed himself for us. You see, so Yahweh sacrificed his son Yahushai for us. You see, but he actually also showed us the way. You see, he showed us how to take heed unto his word. You know, he showed us how to be humble. Showed us how to be sincerely teaching and be the example. He led the way. You know, all we have to do is diligently follow his footsteps. You see, and not go off, no matter what. You know, you got to know that every affliction that you go through, the Lord has gone through it. You see, so we owe that to him. We owe that to him. You see, verse 10, yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteousness servant justify many, for he shall bear the iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressions, intercession for the transgressors. Let's see, there's something I want to get here also, but this is deep, man. This is deep because the Lord does not play. You see, you gotta take the Lord very seriously, because we see here that the Lord he deals with pure pure correction, you know, and he's not to be taken lightly. The people, there's people in the world, they think that the Lord is just a fantasy, and it's gonna be a very horrible judgment that they got coming for them. Let's see. Isaiah 54 and 17. Wait, let me see. I think I found it here. Shalakia. All right, Isaiah 54 and 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. Every tongue shall rise against thee in judgment, that thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord. Right? So the Lord is gonna have it where any person that goes against us, we're gonna be able to condemn them. You see, and no weapon, small, great, is gonna be able to um, um, go against us, man. It's beautiful. So there's no way, and there's no point of us being um, afraid of men or what men can do to us, because the Lord is the one that kills the spirit and the flesh. See. See, this one last precept that I need to get. Let's see. All right, let me just start from the top. Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which is which satisfies not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. So the Lord is inviting us, you see, inviting us to to uh, to eat and drink of this knowledge, to be saved. You see, He's inviting us. All we have to do is just walk and follow His path, you know, and and hearken and obey. You see, because people in this wicked world wants you to obey only Esau Edom. You see, so we have to go against that, you know, and we rebuke that spirit. You know, we have to put the Lord first, and we got to take the Lord way more seriously than than what you take your job seriously in this society. You see, because yes, we have to work uh, for our daily bread, right? But just like you take your 9 to 5 job, for example, or your education in this beast system, just how seriously you take that, you should take this work and this knowledge of Yahweh Shai 10 times more, you know, and even more if you can. Because the thing is, this is life right here. This is what's going to save your life. Not money, not food, not social status, not um, not how many jobs you have. It's just work. This work, this word, this knowledge is what's actually going to secure your soul, you know, for the everlasting kingdom. Let me just look it up real quick. This closing precept that I really looked at. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is my closing precept. Isaiah 60 and verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. See, so all that oppress us, so Esau, Edom, start with these elites, you know, they're gonna be our slaves. You know, it's not a beautiful thing, and that's a just judgment. It's a righteous judgment. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Because we're the true kings. We're the true rulers of earth, you know. And Yahweh Shai is um, going to establish order in this place, you know. But we have to earn that. You know, we have to earn that glory. We have to earn through this work, through this sacrifice, you know, and investment of our time and energy into this truth. because the Lord sees everything. The Lord is not dealing with you if you're not putting the best you have. And with that, I'm just going to close it, giving all praises and glory and fear to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Abba Babal, and Shalom.